First Galaxy Hero Players, this is Andatech Shorto, and today I'm going to cover the recent update about the territory battles, which they should be coming soon. So here's the picture of that. So Hoth Imperial Invasion. So we'll go ahead and read it. Territories will launch on the planet Hoth with an event called the Imperial Invasion. In this battle, guilds must bring the strength of their entire collections to take over strategic landmarks and ward off Imperial forces, with unique bonuses and mission opportunities for Rebel and light side forces. Territory battles are a 3-day guild event consisting of 6 phases that are each 12 hours long. After each phase, units that were used previously are used again. The first phase begins basically during the founding guild leader at 6 a.m. local time. So I guess it depends on when the guild leader's time is. Let's see. Guild members work together to conquer territories in map by participating in a variety of missions on the territory, including deployment, combat missions, special missions, platoon missions. Each of these are described in detail below. So, and then each player earns territory points. However, players must be strategic about where they choose to put their troops to maximize their territory point contributions. Coordinated across the guild. So it's going to be really interesting. But if you look here at this picture here, dang it, didn't mean to do that. It looks like you could employ all of your characters. Dark side, light side, and it'll be set up. 5,730,000 left to star for the next star. So I guess that's different stars. Okay, let's go back. I didn't mean to refresh that. The arrow on the map will show how to unlock each territory. After the first phase, guilds can decide to focus all their troops on one territory or spread across the entire map. However, if there at least one star is not achieved in a single territory, then the guild must redo that territory again in the next phase. If at least one star is achieved in all territories of the phase, then all territories in the next phase will be unlocked. And I'm assuming that's how it's set up right here. As you build your way across from left to right, you star the first two, or the first phase. Then you move over to the next 2, and then the next 3, then the next 3, all the way to the end, which is really interesting. I actually like that. It kind of makes it seem like there's a lot of, you're going to have a week-long event going on, and it makes me wonder if it refreshes a lot, so we'll find out. Let's see. Territory battles is the first to feature where every unit collected and every upgrade provides value, including units seldom used in combat. So if you have Ugnaught or Mob Enforcer, whatever that character's called, that's, at least gear 8, level 70 or something, and once you level up to 785, you're gonna make sure it's gonna help out, which is really good. So you get to actually use teams differently, and apparently you may actually have to choose your teams wisely too. But you get to use like Ugnaught and all that. So maybe like your droids are going to use Jawa Engineer. So you in place of Jawa Engineer, Ugnaught, boom. Or something of that nature. Let's put it that way. But we'll find out more. This is made possible by the new stat called Galactic Power, which is the sum of power of all players, characters, and ships. Galactic Power increases with every single modification made to the unit, including level, ability levels, mods, star rating, and gear. Read more, and we can click on that. I'll probably do another video on the Galactic Power here. During deployment, players send part of their collections to fight in a territory, earning new territory points based on the galactic power of those units. Once units have been deployed to a territory, they can participate in any mission on that territory, but cannot be deployed on any other territory during that phase. When the next phase starts, units are available to be deployed once again. So that means you can't use, like, say you use a Jawa team, for example, just because you have the 5 there. That means if there's like the 2 up here on this one picture where there's 2 phases, you have one territory that, or like say the top one with the ion cannon. If you deploy the Jawas there, it means you can't deploy them there, from the sounds of it. Which makes sense. They're being used on that side of the battlefield, not this side you want. It kind of makes sense. In a sense, I guess. Let's keep going. Those units have been deployed. Oh, I already read that. Participating in combat and platoon missions. All automatically deploy those units, so players must make those decisions strategically. So, oh yeah, and you can also now use your Chewbacca. Stuff like that. In combat missions, oops, I went too far. In combat missions, players are faced with 6 waves of enemies. So this is, round over. Yeah, okay. Each additional wave cleared earns points, or earns increasing amounts of territory points. If a player is unable to beat all 6 waves, all territory points earned for completed waves will contribute to the guild's total. Combat missions have special requirements for which units to use. Most commonly, they require light side characters or rebel characters. Sometimes even a specific unit. These missions also provide stat bonuses for some units that are important to Hoth and rebels. So that means you may actually have to, once you get the Hoth you get Rolo, you get Commander, well, maybe not Commander Luke Skywalker, but like Captain Han Solo, Rolo, Hoth Scout, and Hoth Trooper. Those might actually help you out in these battles. So, and honestly, I do hope, well, I'll keep reading and then I'll, continue on. So, but yeah, you'll have to use rebels or just light side characters mostly. But there might be some missions where you can use dark side, and I hope that is true. That means also, if you want to build a light side droid team, you kind of can. Kinda is the key word. Which you could use Lobot as the leader. I know it sounds weird, but Lobot as the leader, R2 Chopper, K2SO, and then use Jawa Engineer or Chief Nebbit, one of the two. Be kind of cool. So here's a picture of send platoons to the front lines, so you can select different platoons, which is really nice. So, in platoon missions, all guild members work together to complete platoons. Each platoon requires 15 specific characters with a minimum star level, which changes depending on the phase. There are 6 platoons in each platoon mission. Platoon missions progress is shared across the whole guild, and players are limited in how many slots they can fill individually, so guilds must coordinate to fill every slot accordingly. So you might be able to only throw an R2-D2 in, say, Platoon 1, but then you'll be able to throw Wedge and Biggs in Platoon 2, maybe? We'll find out. And we'll definitely find out more when that does come out. Wow, that is kind of cool. In addition to earning territory points for each complete platoon, guilds can unlock powerful abilities from strategic landmarks, like the ion cannon. Every 2 platoons that are completed, upgraded the magnitude of the platoon mission ability up to the maximum of 3 tiers. So completing all 6 platoons will unlock the maximum power of the ion cannon. Once unlocked, these abilities will be available to the entire guild in future combat missions. So pay attention to which zones are affected by these strategic landmarks, and especially players who are auto battlers. Other platoon missions are... Hold on. I'm going to pause really quickly. So other platoon missions unlock abilities for future combat missions that weaken the enemies or debilitate them entirely to give the guild an upper hand. In special missions, instead of earning territory points, players earn unique rewards for the entire guild. For example, in one special mission, all guild members earn one Rebel or Rolo shard for every guild member that completes it. So that's good. So I will say that once like the whole guild is completely maxed out on, hold on, I gotta pause really quickly. Good thing. Sorry about that. I just had a family member show up because I'm recording out in my car. Recording this out in my car, and because I really don't, unfortunately, I don't have a room to actually record in, or I would be in that room recording because I have children and all. So that's just my situation. Anyway, sorry about that. Let's continue on. So, special missions are more challenging, have stricter unit requirements, and don't show up as often as combat missions, but have great rewards. So that's good. And so, yeah, like it was mentioned in one of the previous posts on the arena, or not the arena, the forums, it said that, say like 5 or say 20 guild members completed out of 50 the mission. That means everyone gets 20 Rolo shards from the thing above. So reward details. The guild earns rewards based on the number of stars earned, but they also have a new currency, guild event tokens. These tokens can be spent on high value rewards including Gear 11 and Gear 11, Gear 12, and shards for Rolo, Captain Han, and Hermit Yoda. Every guild member that participates earn the same rewards. Now, it doesn't say here. Well, let me finish reading. For friendly competition, there is a stats screen which rank guild members based on their contribution to a territory battle. These ranks do not affect prizes awarded. Guilds can also compete with each other for placement on 2 leaderboards: Guild Galactic Power, which is some of the Guild Galactic Power of all guild members, and to the highest star count earned in a territory battle. The star count leaderboard resets every month, and the top 3 guilds in the previous month will earn the bragging rights to have their names show up on the cantina. And then we looked for seeing players use cooperation and strategy to master the territory battlefield, and then seeing the holo tables very soon. So that is good. So going back to the rewards really quick, I do hope, and this is me saying this, I do hope they add more than just those 3 characters as shards, because there's some characters I would love to see in the new territory store. And, you know, a lot of people may agree with me on some of these and disagree. Like, for example, Darth Nihilus, Sith Assassin, Sith Trooper, excuse me, let's see, Baze Malbus, Chirrut Imwe would be some, you know, valuable, you know, character shards options that would be great to have the ability to unlock. Maybe some other, you know, mid-tier, like getting some more Wedge or Darth Maul shards, or, you know, maybe even some, I don't know, there's a lot of characters. Let's see, my game is up, so I'm going to go into it really quickly. Ooh, still 466, okay. So let me go back in, it might have refreshed. Okay. Yes, I'm kind of lowering my tier right now because I'm having troubles in Galactic War. So many Zeta teams. It's annoying. Okay, I'm supposed to go to characters. Some other characters, you know, it'd be nice to have maybe another spot for HK-47. You know, some other characters would be kind of cool to see. The Mandalorian Super Commando, or the Imperial Super Commando, and Gar Saxon would be great to show in there. But yeah, like I said, some of these characters that, you know, you have a little harder time farming, Shore Trooper even, you know, I hope some of those characters show up, as well as maybe some other characters that are still hard to get, but are less played, because now we'll have more characters that will be needed for these events, or this event. Like, maybe I'll actually want to work on, where's he at? Where is my Lobot, you know? I personally would like to work on Lobot, to, you know, work on a light side droid team. And then have the dark side droid team. So you have 2 different droid teams, if need be. So, yeah, and I hope we actually are able to do that. And I do hope he actually gets a rework, too. But yeah, like I said, that is the territory battles. Now, let me know what you guys think about this info that's being released. Do you like it? Are you excited for it? Because I am. I'm excited for this event to come out. It'll give us something more to do when we, of course, when we have time to do it on some of us. So yeah. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and even share with your friends and other, Star Wars Galaxy Hero players. And have a wonderful day.